Welcome back, everybody, for Update Showcase Saturday. Today we are back with the Forest update version 69. Now, the first thing we have in the patch notes for version 0.69 is that we have a new modern bow, which, to quote the patch notes, is hidden pretty deep in one of the cave systems. This bow will shoot longer and further than the crafted bow, along with more damage. The devs have stated that in order to keep the crafted bow relevant, it will now fire a little faster than the modern bow, but with shorter range and less impact damage. So firing from this distance, you can see there is a drop off with the crafted bow as far as the way it aims. I'm not even sure I'm actually hitting the target at this point. Now, with the modern bow, we don't have the same targeting option, but you can see it fires with a much smaller amount of drop off, and it actually fires while the draw is not faster. The arrows seem to actually fly faster from it. As I said, the modern bow does more damage than the crafted bow, including killing a cannibal with 2 normal shots. A cannibal leader will take 4 shots from the new modern bow. But what about stronger mutants, like an Armsy? How much damage difference is there between the crafted bow and the modern bow? With the crafted bow, an Armsy takes about 15 normal arrows to kill. With the modern bow, an Armsy will now only take 8 plain arrows to kill. In an obvious effort to give the cooking pot more utility, you can now use the pot to cook stews. To do this, you will need to take the pot filled with some water and place it on the fire. At that point, you will then get a selection menu that allows you to cycle through your various mushrooms, meats, berries, and of course edible plants. You can add these in any combination for up to 20 ingredients total. Once you have stopped adding items to the stew, a 30-second cooking period will begin, after which point the stew is ready to eat. Interestingly, the visual for eating the stew is you grabbing a piece of meat from the fire and eating it like normal. Once cooked, the stew can remain on the fire for up to 10 minutes before it is no longer edible. You can also add the pot and ingredients without water to cook the stew. However, this will not provide you hydration and the food will burn extremely fast. Consuming the stew will provide you food and hydration, as well as plus or minuses based on the other ingredients. The example given in the patch notes is a lizard stew with mushroom, for example, will give you an energy boost while also filling your stomach. This update has also added a new game mode where before we had normal and hard, we now have hard survival. With this game mode, there will be fewer animals spawn and harsher penalties for eating poison, standing in a fire, or being infected. There will also be fewer suitcase spawns and some additional changes to make things even more challenging to survive. With this update, they have also done more work on performance, especially for CPU limited machines. If you wish to read the full patch notes, I will have a link in the description below. Well, that's it for update version 0.69 of the Forest. That's the main points of the new update. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure you hit subscribe and tick the notification bell so you can keep up with all my content. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the idea of this new modern bow. Do you think it's actually going to make enough of a difference in your playing of the game once you find it versus using a crafted bow? Well, again, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. I am Mr. Spicy, and I will see you in the next video.